Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Lions Hockey Live's coverage of the 2020 ACHA Southeast Regional Tournament, live here from Loucks Ice Center here in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Cody Decker with you here. I will provide you the call all weekend for all 8 games here of the regional tournament, and our opening matchup here in the play-in round will feature the 10th-seeded Ryder University Bronx against the 11th seed, the University of Delaware Blue Hens. This will be the 4th meeting of the season between these two teams, the latest coming in the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Tournament, where the Blue Hens picked up a 6-0 victory over the Ryder University Bronx. That was 2 weeks ago. And looking at this Ryder team, who will look to avenge that loss in the quarterfinal round of the MAC tournament. 17-11 record on the season. They compiled 7 wins and 7 losses in the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Conference during the regular season. And a couple key players to watch for them as we come into today's game. The player to watch is Chris Waleka, wearing number 19, the forward. Had 22 goals, 26 assists, total of 48 points, 3 power play goals, 2 shorthanded goals, and 5 game-winning goals during the regular season. Justin Tiso was right behind him in the points race. 23 goals, 24 assists, total of 47 points. 6 power play goals, 3 shorthanded goals, and 3 game-winning goals on the season. Defensively, they will lean on Michael Dalfara, wearing number 18, 4 goals, 12 assists, total of 16 points, 2 power play goals, and 2 game-winning goals on the season for him. Angelo Perry will be in net tonight for the Ryder Bronx. 14 games played in the regular season, 8-6 record, 3.64 goals against average, and an .879 save percentage. He was able to post 2 shutouts during the regular season. As for the Blue Hens, seeded 11th here in the tournament, 0-1 overall record. They went 5-8-0-1 during the MAC regular season, and they are coming off a loss in the semifinals to Liberty by a score of 8-3 in the MAC tournament. A couple key players to watch for them. Shane Moran, the forward, wearing number 28, 11 goals, 17 assists in the regular season with 2 power play goals and 2 game-winning goals. Ryan Johnson, wearing number 27, 12 goals, 11 assists, 2 power play goals, and a game-winning goal in his own right. Defensively, they'll lean on Andrew Marciniak, wearing number 2, 6 goals, 6 assists, 2 power play goals, and a game-winning goal on the season. Player to watch for Delaware this weekend is the goaltender, wearing number 35, the veteran Stephen Odgers. 26 games played in the regular season, 12-12 record, 3.62 goals against average, .899 save percentage, and he was able to post 2 shutouts as well. Ryder leads in the series this season, 2-1, 6-4 win for them in December, a 7-6 win for the Bronx on February 7th, and again, they're looking to avenge that 6-0 loss to Delaware in the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Tournament. So we're set for a good one to start out the weekend. The road to Frisco crosses through Lawrenceville. The Bronx of Ryder, the Blue Hens of Delaware. It's coming up next right here on Lions Hockey Live. Stay tuned. Pre-game festivities over. Let's get set for this play-in round matchup between the 10th-seeded Ryder University Bronx, the 11th seed, the University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting lineups for you first for the visiting Blue Hens of the University of Delaware. On defense, it will be Dylan Knox and Dylan Green. The forwards, Kyle Sappia, Ryan Johnson, and Shane Moran. The goaltender is Steven Odgers. As for Ryder on defense, it will be Michael Dalfara and Eddie Coyne. The forwards, Chris Waleko, Justin Tiso, and TJ Evan. And the goaltender is Angelo Perry. As Dello, it's the head in towards the neutral zone here. Here is Coyne chipping up through center. Here is Waleko. Waleko into the corner, trying to slide it over for Tiso. Drops it back to the point. Coyne gets intercepted by Shane Moran. And Delaware looking to clear here. As they send up the near side, this chipped right back out. Glove down by Sapia. Sapia looking to maneuver past the defender into the corner. And a big hit there, but Moran there on the help. Moran falls to the ice, and able to get it out is Mike Dalfara. Coyne in the corner, trying to send it behind the net. Now DJ Sucher banks it off the far board, sent towards net, paddled away by Perry. And now a cross-ice pass for John Martino. Martino heading through the legs of the defender. Chipped back out to center, gloved up by Mike Kaufman. Kaufman will dump in. Ryder going to make a few changes. This comes up through center and banked off the far boards right to the stick of Bobby Labrossi. Sent here near side, back out and down. The arm was initially up, but they wave off the icing. Michael Jenks going off the far side with it. Good bat down here into the Delaware zone. Picked up at the far circle by Tyler Swift. Centering pass here off the turnover. Backhander is shoveled over into the corner. This will be cleared out by the Blue Hens, and they'll make a change. Dalfara up for Michael Klein. Tiso up ice off a skate of TJ Evan. Now Tiso trying to play up further and quickly taken away by the Blue Hens, trying to advance through center. Puck up for grabs, picked up at the blue line by Evan. Evan for Tiso as the Bronx reset here. Waleko trying to chip at it, comes back to Tiso, who will fire across off a stick. Up ice, intercepted by Adrian Rodriguez. This will be touched up by the blue line by Devin LeBlanc. Comes back into the Blue Hen zone, whiffing on the pass opportunity. Puck comes loose to the circle, and it's poked back out to the neutral zone. LeBlanc looking to play it up for low, look to play it to the corner. Dalfara trying to advance up the near side. Good back check by Waleko. He's going to dump in. Ryder's going to make a change. Coming back in deep with it, Dylan Green for the Blue Hens. Able to send up for Sean Camisa. Arm is up here, and an icing call against the Blue Hens with 16:34 to go here in the first period. Faceoff win for the Blue Hens. This glove down the slot, falling down, trying to fire a shot there was Nick Leland, but it went over the crossbar. Trying to establish some pressure in deep here are the Bronx. Leland right back on it. Try to drop back to the point. Foot race to the puck as it enters the Ryder zone. This clearly taken out by Jared Roy. Camisa will fire it back down. Nick Ruggero playing over to the far side. Good keep here by the Blue Hens, and it'll come back over the near side where Martino is there. Martino through the circle, drops it back. A shot is blocked off there by Eddie Martirello. Ryder looking for an exit here as the pass comes up for Dylan Quinn. Up the near side with it here, Ryan Johnson for the Blue Hens. Able to play up for Moran. He got sandwiched as he entered the boards. Michael Jenks with it here. Couldn't be touched up. No icing here. As coming back to get it is Marciniak. Trying to fire out the far side. Coin gets to the puck here. Coin retreating back in his own end, looking to set things up. Moran here up and out of play. .14:40 to go in the first period. No score here. Face-off win by the Bronx. A shot and a pad save for Odgers. Up the far side here, Tisa with a shot, sticked away by Odgers. This comes over to the near side. Waleko trying to get it over to the corner. Cut out here by Calvin Raymore. Sent back in deep in the Blue Hen zone. Here's Swift firing it around. Picked up here by Ben Bergman. Bergman pinned to the boards here by Roy. Roy continuing to jam him up. TJ Evan in there on the help as well. Now Labrasi plays back to the point. Return pass for Labrasi. Fired over for Rodriguez, who keeps in. Rodriguez a shot and a save by Perry. It got through, but he was able to stop it there. First shot on net there for Delaware. We're at one apiece early on. Martino comes on, heads to the puck over at the far side. This is deflected to the end board. And Ryder and Delaware both making changes here. As this comes to the near side, shot up the turnover, stick safe for Odgers on Mike Kaufman. Delaware looking to work it out, and they do. This will be chipped out into the Blue Hens bench, and the face-off will come in the neutral zone. 13:09 to go in the first period. And we're going to have to take that scoreboard down, folks. It looks like it's having a little trouble with the connection here, so we'll update time and score periodically here. As Martino tries to send to the Blue Hen zone, it's intercepted by Knox, and he will dump in. Jenks on it here for Ryder. Sent over to Kaufman. And now Martino able to slide the puck out to the far side. Sucher will wind it around. Looking to give his teammate a chase. That's Leland. And now able to go in transition now are the Blue Hens. Far side with it. Ryan Lowe playing it around. Chipped up by Trevor Early. Early tried for a poke there. Now taken away here by Klein. Blue Hens in deep with it now. Trying to get the puck out. Martino able to hold in initially, and it crosses the blue line over by the scorer's table. Cross ice pass sent down. It'll be stopped by Perry and left for Ruggero. Ruggero up for Waleko. Just chipped to center. Marciniak will fire it right back in. Stopped by Perry. Handled here by Jared Roy. Roy facing a bit of a back check. This comes loose to the circle, but Ryder will be able to navigate this out. Marciniak up. Facing some pressure from Larry Hooper. And now Tamizh will bank this off the boards. Arm up, they wave off the icing. 11:30 to go in the first. Still no score in our first play-in round matchup. Waleko trying to get it to center off a stick. Picked up by Bergman, and a poke check by Waleko. into the Delaware zone, but it's sent right back out where Tiso tries to get through a couple defenders. Heading toward the end board, and Marciniak's able to backhand one over for Bergman. Bergman trying to go out the far side with it. Dalfara on in his own zone. Cross-lace pass here for Eddie Coyne. Coyne, tape-to-tape pass. Shot blocked. Initial shot coming there from Sucher. Martino in the corner trying to feed it in deep. Puck coming over to the near side. Sucher trying to play up for Leland. It just comes to the stick of Marciniak, and he's able to fire it out at the far side. Coyne looking to reset the offense here. Hardly any stops here in this first period. Already 10:20 left. As there's a bouncer towards net. Patted away by Odgers. Comes out towards the blue line, and the Bronx unable to keep in. 10:14 to go in the first period. No score here from Lawrenceville. Faceoff, far side, neutral zone. Dylan Quinn in there against Kyle Sappia. Sappia with the faceoff win. Coming across to Adrian Rodriguez, looking to send down. It's going to go past the net, and they wave off the icing. Here's Jenks, getting it over to the far corner. Jenks working it with his defense partner here. Rodriguez unable to keep in with his skate. This sent up the near side. This will be played down and handled by Odgers. Able to leave it for Swift. Swift looking to fire a saucer up, looking to find Ryan Johnson. Swift gets the puck out to center again. As Ryder was in the middle of a change, Roy will send it towards net. It goes wide of the near post. And now Swift able to get the puck out. This will come down to the Ryder zone. And now Delaware will make their change. Shot from the blue line was blocked in front. Waleko there on that shot opportunity. Here's Bergman. Trying to play it towards the blue line. Kept in here by the Bronx. Dalfara centering, and that one covered up by Odgers. 8:54 to go in the first period. Still no score. Shots early on, 4-1 in favor of the Bronx. Face-off win. The shot from the circle. Pad save. Rogers comes loose to the slot and cleared out by the Blue Hens. Arm up here, and an icing call against Delaware. 8:46 left here in the first period. Talked about in the pregame, Ryder leading the season series 2-1 against Delaware. This is the fourth meeting between the two teams, both these teams coming from the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Conference. Face-off win for the Blue Hens, looking to exit the puck out. This comes in deep to Martino, looking to center off a stick, and comes back out to the neutral zone. Chipped ahead by Rossi. Rossi playing back to the point. A shot blocked in front, and it goes into the protective netting. 8:26 left here in the first period. Face off far side. Calvin Raymore to take it against Quinn. It's a face-off win for the Blue Hens. This gloved up by Mortarella, and he is guilty of a hand pass. So the face-off will come near side to the left of Steven Odgers. 8:20 to go here in the first period. Raymore and Quinn will face off again here. It's a face-off win for Raymore. Marciniak slides it over to the far side. Labrossi able to play up for Matt Tofty. Return pass back for Labrossi. The shot deflected. And Marciniak will turn around, fire it back into the Ryder zone. Dalfara able to get this over for Quinn. Marciniak from his own blue line across for Martyrella. Intercepted here by Tiso. Tiso worked through the far circle. A shot, save Odgers. And the rebound was blocked out to the circle. Net comes off the mooring. There's no scoreboard. Face off far side. Won again by the Blue Hens. Raymore going to play it off the near board. Sends it down. Back behind the Ryder net. Now low looking to center. Puck's going to come back out to neutral ice where Rodriguez will fire down. But the Blue Hens had to tag up. Kaufman across, and this off the protective netting. 7:21 left here in the first. Shots are 6-1 in favor of the Bronx. Ryder making a change after the whistle. Leland in the face-off circle against Leblanc. Face-off win for Ryder. They're able to chip it out of the zone. Coming up with here, Leland, and he was elbowed there by Swift at the blue line. Looking to center here. Bouncing puck, and it'll be covered up by Odgers. 7:06 left here in the first period. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. They've been winning a lot of face-offs here in their defensive zone in the early going. This is gloved up by Perry, and play will stop. 6:57 left here in the first period. Face-off win by the Bronx. This glove down by Rodriguez. He touches up. We play on. This will come back down to the end board. Centering here. Paddled away by Perry. The shot off the post by Swift from the point. Good break here for the Bronx as Leland comes in deep with it. He'll backhand it to the point. Cross ice pass for Roy. Roy with a shot. Deflection save. Odgers the rebound, and he saves that as well. Guy Warowski looking to play it across deep here in the Blue Hen zone. Leland with the hit. We play on here. The puck is loose, and Swift gets it over to the corner. This will be skied to the neutral zone. Glove down by Roy and fired right back in. Rodriguez up ice for LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a shot, and that one sticked away by Perry. Ryder looking to set up here. Comes up for Klein. Dylan Knox trying to keep the puck in. This sent right back out. Across with it here to Dylan Knox. Knox returns to his defense partner. So we fire down, and a hit laid there by Klein behind the play. Here's Delfar. Able to send out the far side. This fire down, arm up. They wave off the icing. Odgers comes out to play it. Coin on an attempt to keep in. It went past him. Now Delfara able to get it across here for Evan. This glove down at center. And wound around here by Dylan Green. Coin to the corner. Chips up for what looked to be Tiso. Evan trying to sky it up for Waco, but taken away by Marciniak. And the Blue Hens right back to punching it in deep in the Bronx zone. They haven't been able to establish much from that, and the puck is going to come to center where Ryan Johnson handles. Able to get it across for Martyrella. Arm up, and an icing call here against the Blue Hens. 4:36 to go in the first. We are still scoreless. Andrew Marciniak, the leading defenseman for the Blue Hens in terms of points in the regular season. He had 12 of them with 6 goals, 6 assists, 2 power play goals, and a game-winning goal. Face-off far side, won by Delaware, and they're able to get it back out to the neutral zone. Kaufman sends down, but only to find the stick of Marciniak. Sent across to the near side for Ryan Johnson. That puck goes off the netting right in front of us, and we'll have a face-off at center ice. Leblanc to take the draw here against Sappia. 4:11 left here in the first period. Just fired around to the near side. Turnover here. Sappia with a shot. It goes over the net and into the protective netting over the end board. 4:03 left here in the first period. The shot's 8-3 in favor of Ryder. Quinn to take the face-off against Sappia. It's a face-off win for Quinn. One back to Kaufman. Kaufman fires it down off the far board. Arm up here, and an icing call against Ryder. 3:54 left here in the first period. Angelo Perry in the regular season played 14 games, 8-6 record, 3.64 goals against average, .879 save percentage with 2 shutouts. He's been the workhorse for Ryder this season. This able to be sent up ice. Here's Guy Warowski from the circle, a shot and a stick save for Odgers. Big collision in the corner as the puck is there, and we've got a penalty. And a little pushing and shoving after the play to boot. Hit from behind called here against Dylan Quinn, so the Blue Hens will head to the power play. Just a 2-minute minor on the hit from behind with 3:34 left here in the first period. This will be sent down and handled by Odgers. Early clear for the Bronx on the penalty kill. Pass drop back, now played over for Raymore. Raymore just going to drop it back for Marciniak. Marciniak looking to head up ice himself. Marciniak keeping control. Circles around, drops it back in deep for Raymore. Raymore. Over for Bergman. Bergman dropping it back. Hooper, return pass for Bergman. And back to the point here for Marciniak, who keeps in. Near circle. Martirella. Quick passing here by Marciniak and Martirella. Cross-ice pass for Bergman is played in deep. Looking to center. Deflects off a stick to the near circle. Martirella able to keep possession. This drop back, Marciniak fakes a shot over to the circle, a shot and a save by Perry. Ben Bergman on the shot there, 2:23 to go here in the first period. Face-off win for Delaware as they make a change. Ryan Johnson getting it over to Moran. Moran back to the point, LeBlanc. Return pass for Johnson. Johnson Cross ice pass Moran. Moran looking for some help here. Able to drop it back to the point. LeBlanc, they're crashing in. Shot from a tough angle and a save by Perry. 27 seconds left on the power play. 2:01 to go here in the first period. They'll reset the net here. Shane Moran on here as a defenseman, as Delaware has 4 men out there, 4 forwards I should say, on the power play. Moran, the leading point scorer in the regular season, 11 goals, 17 assists for a total of 28 points, 2 power play goals, 2 game-winning goals. As this comes back to Moran, right on cue, the shot, glove, save, Perry. With 1:57 left in the first and 23 seconds left on the penalty to Dylan Quinn. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. Moran surveys, trying to play back towards the point. It'll be cleared down by TJ Evan. Ryder going to switch out the defense pairing. Moran looking to get the rush started. Just 3 seconds left on this power play. Comes up for Sappia. We're back to 5-on-5. Sappia back for Ryan Lowe. His shot blocked in the circle. Ryan Johnson looking to keep in. Now Ryan Johnson trying to play back towards the point, but they were in the middle of a change. Sent over towards net, gloved up by Perry by Dylan Knox. And now Quinn will play over for Dalfara. Final minute to play in the first. We have no score here in Lawrenceville. Puck sent out into the protective netting. And the faceoff will come near side with 56.2 seconds to go here in the first period. Face-off win for the Blue Hens is thrown off the near glass, and Bergman will dump in. Sticked away by Perry. Now Jenks sends this down. It's hit with a high stick, but retained here by Delaware as Knox plays up for Bergman. Bergman able to play up, but through the legs of Raymore. This scooped out to the neutral zone, where Knox will play it right back down. Jenks banking it off the end board. This advanced up to Quinn. Penalty coming here against the Blue Hens. And that's Quinn, who's shaken up after the trip. So Ryder will go to the power play with 14 seconds left in the first period. And we'll see who they've collared. That's Bergman called for tripping. So now Ryder with their first man advantage of the game. It's a face-off win for the Bronx. Tiso trying to slide it over, but the puck heads out, as Delaware will just hold on to it here with the final seconds trickling down here in the first period. And that'll be it. No scoring to report. But after the first 20 minutes, the game's starting to get a bit aggressive between these two teams, and there's no reason why it wouldn't. Shots in the period, 9-7 in favor of the Bronx. And much of that period was a bit of a feeling out process, and usually when you're seeing a team for the fourth time, you really don't need that. However, there were a lot of shifts where you could see a little trouble getting through the neutral zone cleanly by both sides. Ryder definitely had the most shots on goal through the early part of the period. The Delaware power play seemed to inhibit that momentum a little bit, but Odgers tested early. Perry not facing as much, except for that one power play by the Blue Hens, but pretty even tilt so far between these two Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Conference rivals. No score through the first 20 minutes. We'll come back with the second period in just a little bit. You're watching the 2020 ACHA Southeast Regional Tournament right here on Lions Hockey Live. Stay tuned. Back here live from Loucks Ice Center for the second period of action between the 10th seeded Ryder University Bronx, the 11th seed, the University of Delaware Blue Hens. No score through the first 20 minutes as we head to period number 2. Cody Decker here with you for Lions Hockey Live. We thank you for joining us on this Friday evening playing round, not just here, but around all the regionals in the ACHA. The West region got a head start yesterday, so they are in semifinal action today. As Sappia with the turnover, a shot, and that one blocked. Does not get to Perry, and Delphara is back checked here by Matt Tofty. Ryder looking to break out. Here is Tiso. Tiso off a stick through the circle. Evan in deep for Sucher. So come back to the point. Tiso on it here. The shot deflection goes over the crossbar and bounces right off the end board. Handled here by Waleko. Waleko trying to play it all the way out. The puck's going to go the length of the ice, and Tiso will reset the Ryder offense here. Take the tape pass for Evan. Evan banks it off the boards. And now across, Delphara with a shot deflection and a stick save for Odgers. Scrum in the corner, puck comes out. Martino on the puck here. His shot deflected, but it doesn't get to the net. It deflects to the corner. Tiso on it again. Able to get it across for Waleko. Waleko looking to fire it off the stick of Evan towards net, but it deflects wide. This will be sent down. No icing. As Delphara gets it up here for Martino. Martino tape to center. Here's Jenks with a shot. And that one blocked. Mike Klein rather on the shot there. Martino in, tough angle, bounces off of Odgers and gets to the far circle. Delaware looking to find an opening here as they get it out to center. Coin will just fire it right back down. Marciniak up for Raymore, touched it up for Leblanc. Leblanc getting past Coin, puck to the end board. Coin with a bit of a pin up there. This is played back. Martyrello with a shot whiffed on and taken away. Could be a 2-on-1 here. Here's Quinn from the circle. A shot, glove save, Odgers. 17:25 to go in the second period. It's the first shot on net. Check that, second shot on net. Still no score here between Ryder and Udell. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. Swift trying to work it out as this comes to the blue line. Michael Jenks up the near side. This glove down and handled here by Ryan Lowe. Lowe throws it to the circle, sent right back out by Kaufman. And now Nick Leland tees up a slap shot, blocked by the stick of Swift. Leland looking to center, comes back out to the point, a shot blocked into the far corner. Gajwarowski to the point, a shot also blocked. Sucher able to play it around, but Ryder opts to make a change. Swift, tape to tape for Lowe. Just banking it off the near boards. And again, a little trouble coming through the neutral zone for the Blue Hens. Turnover here to Waleko. Waleko gets through two defenders. Gets to the far circle. A shot save for Odgers. The rebound goes wide of the net, and play will stop. The net is off the mooring with 16:24 to go in the second period. Still goalless here in the first matchup of the day here from Lawrenceville. Evan to take the face-off against LeBlanc. Face-off win for LeBlanc. Turned over, though, and a shot blocked by the stick of Rodriguez. Trevor Early tangled down by Tiso. And a penalty here against the Bronx. Hooking call against Tiso, and the Blue Hens will head back to the power play. They are currently 0 for 1. .16:10 left here in the second period. Delaware able to kill off the remaining time of the power play that Ryder had out of the break. This comes across ice here to Moran. Moran dropping back for Leblanc. Setting up here are the Blue Hens. Leblanc up the near side. Cross ice for Moran. Looking at center for Sappia, and the puck comes loose to the circle, and it's cleared by Ryder. Quick change in the penalty kill unit for the Bronx as the Blue Hens look to restart. LeBlanc through center, surging through, trying to drop it back, and a clear by Sucher. Moran looking to play it up, but nobody there. As this is slid to the blue line, now Sapia. Drop back for Paisley, back for LeBlanc. Return pass for LeBlanc from the point, the shot scored! Devin LeBlanc with a slap shot. Well screened in front of Perry, and it's 1-0 Blue Hens off the power play goal. With 15:12 to go here in the second period, the Blue Hens have broke the ice off a slapper from Devin LeBlanc. Ryder wins the face-off as they look to get that goal back quickly. Sucher throwing it in deep for Martino. Martino trying to center it as the puck goes off the glass. Coming loose to the slot and taken away here by the Blue Hens. They could have a 4-on-2. Here is Bobby Labrossi with the shot. Save, Perry the rebound. Chipped up and in. Weird play there, but Ben Bergman able to chip the puck over the goaltender and into the net. It's 2-0 Blue Hens. .30 seconds in between goals. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. Marciniak off the far boards. Ryder trying to set up here. Tiso will fire it into the Delaware zone. Quickly taken out by Sapia. Over for Waleko, far side. Trying to chip it ahead. Foot race to the puck. Martyr is able to get the puck out. Tape-to-tape pass here for Moran. Moran from the circle, a shot that goes wide. Comes back to the point, Martyr, shot blocked by Evan, and the puck will roll all the way to Odgers, who will fire across for Mortar. Quickly out for Moran. Raymore gets through two defenders. Raymore, cross-ice pass here, the shot and a save by Perry. Labrossi trying to play back. Ryder here in transition with speed. Shot, stick save, Odgers. Handled here by Ryan Johnson. Thrown up for Martyrella, and the Blue Hens offside. 13-19 to go in the second period, and quickly a 2-0 lead for Delaware. Goals coming from Devin LeBlanc on the power play. And Ben Bergman just 30 seconds after that, even strength. Face-off win for Leblanc. One back to Quinn. Quinn with his defense partner Dalfar as they cross up. Dalfar facing a little pressure. Quinn off the end of his stick. Blue Hens keep in off the turnover. No pass there, and a chipper goes wide of the far post. Up ice, Odgers going to come out and play it. Up for Rossi off the far boards. And now Eddie Quinn with it. Quinn exits out to neutral ice. Swift able to play up for Rossi, and he'll chip it down into the Ryder zone. Dalfara up. Loose puck up for grabs. Swift on the takeaway, looking to play it up to the corner. This will come in deep. Bergman across. Raymore unable to handle it there, as this will be chipped out. Gloved up by Lowe. And now the Blue Hens look to set up here. Second attempt by Rodriguez. Up for Lowe. Chipped up into the Ryder zone. Coming in the neutral zone. Played back for Rodriguez. And another chance up. No icing here. Perry will come out and play it to the near side. Dalfara trying to play up towards center. Thrown right back down by Dylan Knox. Quinn trying to go with numbers here for the Bronx. Far side boards, Low. Taken away by Quinn. Evan looks up and he plays it across, looking to find Tiso. Puck hops over his stick. And a home run pass up by Knox for Dylan Paisley. Paisley gets sandwiched. Puck left at center for the taking. Green on the puck here. Drops it back for Knox. The shot and a save by Perry. 10:53 to go here in the second period. 2-0 the score in favor of the Blue Hens. Shots so far are deadlocked at 13. 6-4 leading in the period are the Blue Hens. It's a face-off win for the Blue Hens. Marciniak able to get it to the corner for Camisa. Swept in behind the net. Looking to jam it in. Comes back out to the point. Mortar, shot and a save by Perry. Pressure in deep from the Blue Hens. Back to Mortarella. Shot off a skate. Comes loose to the slot. And it'll be cleaned up by Guy Warowski. Guy Warowski on the puck here. Sends it down. Ryder has to tag up. Odgers leaves it behind his net. Marciniak able to play it down. Arm up here. And an icing call against the Blue Hens. 10:13 left here in the middle frame. Nick Leland to take the draw for Ryder against Larry Hooper for Delaware. It's won by Leland. Looking to send it across. Leland sends his shot wide off the one-timer. Excellent chance there for the Bronx to try and get one back. Jared Roy looking to start the rush. Here's Leland again. Leland through the circle. Looking to drop it back. Intercepted, and the Blue Hens work it out. Tofton to center for Hooper. Chipped along into the corner. Loose puck. Sent towards net. Off the side of it. Well kept in by the Blue Hens. Puck through the slot. Up for grabs and taken away here by Leblanc. Leblanc looking for some help. Ryder getting some changes here. This is chipped up and out. Referee signaling that the puck was deflected by the Blue Hens out of play, so Ryder will get an offensive zone faceoff with 9:12 to go here in the second period. Faceoff win for the Bronx. Quinn, cross-ice pass. The slap shot sailed over the net. Faceoff far side. Won by Sappia for the Blue Hens. Quickly taken away by Evan. Waleko plays back to the point. Dalfara fires a spinning puck around. And Moran will get this out to neutral territory. Dalfara off a stick. Gets it up here to Evan. Evan chips this out of play. They're going to say a stick got in the way, as the faceoff will stay in the Blue Hen zone. .8:48 remaining here in the second period. 2-0, Delaware lead. Faceoff win for the Blue Hens, scooped out to center. Slap shot from past the blue line is sticked away by Odgers. Moran able to get the puck back out. Michael Klein through center. Klein able to play it up. Quick passing here. Klein with a shot and a save by Odgers. Into the netting. 8:20 left here in the middle frame. So Delaware able to take just a sliver of this game using the end of their power play, along with some added momentum, even strength, to take the 2-0 lead. This is going to roll into the Ryder zone. Played across here for Ruggero. Raymore on the back check. Poked away now Martino. Looking to slide past the defender. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. It'll be handled here by Green. Green sends the puck down. Ruggero first to it for Ryder. Sent up the far side. Raymore just trying to drop it back to the point. Puck rolls out to center. Dylan Knox chipping it off the glass. It hits the netting, so the faceoff will come to center ice. 7:38 to go here in the second period. Tiso sending towards the slot out the faceoff win. Nobody there. Marciniak up for Raymore. Good poke check. Puck still up for grabs, and this will be slid out to center. Bergman off the far boards, right to the stick of Kaufman for Ryder. Kaufman across for Jenks. Jenks for Waleko, shuffles it up to Tiso. Tiso in the corner, drop back. Jenks, cross ice for Kaufman. Sent towards net but wide. Coin, able to find Tiso. Off a skate, and that's turnover converted on by the Blue Hens. Martyrella will shove the puck down ice. It'll be picked up by Kaufman. Kaufman hit by Martyrella. Ryder keeps possession, trying to play towards the blue line. LeBlanc can't hold it in for the Blue Hens. Here is Waleko. Waleko pressured. LeBlanc able to get this around to Marciniak. Marciniak for low. Looking to find Marciniak. This glove down into the zone. Puck chipped out. And sent down by Dylan Quinn. Odgers will leave it behind his net. 6 minutes to play here in the second period. Still a 2-0 Delaware lead. Up ice here for Klein. Tape to tape. And the puck poked out as Dylan Quinn looked to head up the slot. Quinn. Hit to the boards by Martyrella. Coming to the corner here, looking to drop it back. The puck will come out to the neutral zone. Swift for LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a shot past the blue line, goes wide. And Perry opts to stop play as he freezes the puck. 5:24 to go here in the second period. And the Blue Hens still with the 2-goal lead. Wheelam has been chased out of the face-off circle. Face-off win for Ryder. Wheelam back for Coyne. Looking to get it around to Sucher. Swift able to keep in. Fired it across ice. Puck loose in the circle. And up now for Wheelam. Ryder is whistled for offside. 5:01 left here in the second period. Face off right in front of us here. Hooper and Evan. Delaware with the face-off win. Shot from center ice is gloved up by Odgers, and he will hold on. 4:54 left here in the second period. Odgers has done a good job so far, as he was my player to watch in the preview on Twitter this week, as there's a shot sticked away by Odgers right on cue. Tiso keeps possession here. Drop back for Ruggero. Played up ice, glove down. Ruggero on the keep and played up to Tiso, and a hand pass is called. 4:34 left here in the second period. This is Ryder's home ice as well, as there's been a good fan base that's come out to today's game. Looking to rally their team back into it as it comes to the corner. Ryder looking to break out. Across here for Tiso. Tiso with a shot, stick save Odgers. Kept in at the point, shot off a stick, chipped up, glove down by Evan. Now Waleko gets a poke, gets the puck poked away. Waleko able to scoop the puck out, heads in deep with it. Has Evan looking to center it. This comes back to the point. Shot by Ruggero, blocked. And now Waleko with it. Waleko slides it back. Shot goes wide for Jared Roy. Here's Matt Tofty, who will send it down, and Delaware makes a change after that sustained pressure from Ryder. Going to start the rush here, the defenseman, Knox. Played down, arm up, and an icing call here against the Blue Hens. 3:17 to go here in the second period. Two 2-0 Delaware lead. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. Sent up ice here for Moran, looking to chip it out. Jenks sends it right back in, and a quick clear out by Knox. Moran trying to play it up. This goes off the helmet of Jenks and into the protective netting. .259 to go in the second. Shots are 17-15 in favor of Ryder. Delaware leads in the period. Correction, they're both at 8 shots apiece here in the period. Here's Moran firing it into the Ryder bench. So the faceoff will come back into the Delaware zone. To the right of Odgers. 2:44 left in the period. It's a face-off win for Ryder. Shot off the face-off, a bouncer blocked in front. Suture gets poked away here by Moran. Ryan Johnson trying to send towards net. Heads to the end board. Sappy on the takeaway. Working it here with Moran. Shane Moran looking for some help. To the point. Knox trying to find Sappy in the corner. It comes over to Moran in deep. Ryder able to get the puck out, arm up, and an icing call against the Bronx. 2:02 left here in period number 2. Angelo Perry fixing his mask. This playing round matchup for a ticket to play tomorrow against either Cincinnati or North Carolina State. Depending on the outcome of this game and the game after it, we'll know who plays who tomorrow. Penalty here is called before a puck drop, and Nick Lelam is going to the box for roughing.
Are you for real?
So now Delaware 1 for 2 on the power play, goes back to a man advantage. As they set up here up the far side, Moran trying to play it back. Off the skate of Ruggero, comes back to the point, Leblanc. Leblanc across for Moran, the shot, and a save by Perry, loose right in front of him, and he will cover up the puck. .142 left in the period, and a minute 41 left in the power play. Face-off win for Ryder, and Dalfara slaps that into the netting in an attempt to clear. Coming up about 7:30 p.m., we'll have puck drop in the second play-in round game. The 9-seeded Wake Forest Demon Deacons take on the 12th seed, the College of New Jersey Lions. Again, puck drop 7:30 p.m. in the second half of our play-in round, and you'll catch it right here on Lions Hockey Live. Here is Dalfara looking to go shorthanded. 2-on-1 with Tiso. Sent it across. Tiso forehand. Backhand save. Odgers. Good chance there for the Bronx to cut the deficit in half. As the Blue Hens look to go in deep with it. Is sent to the side of the net and cleared out by the Bronx. Final minute to play here in the second period. 2-0 Delaware lead. As Ryder's in the middle of their change, they get it up to Ryan Johnson. Johnson up the far side. Bergman trying to feed it across to Raymore. Good cut out there by Michael Jenks. Here is Raymore. At the near circle. Plays it back. Shot by Johnson is blocked. Scrum in the corner. And now Ryder comes out with it. They could have another 2-on-1 shorthanded here. Here is Walenko getting it across, and that deflected by Marciniak, and a penalty here against Delaware. It's a slashing call, so we'll have 4-on-4 here for the next 15 seconds, and then Ryder will have a power play for the next second and a half. Time will, of course, carry over into the second, to the third, rather. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. Again, we're at 4-on-4 here for the next 10 seconds. Sucher trying to play up. And a good back check by Tiso. Final 3 seconds. Shot by Tiso's blocked into the corner. And that will do it for the second period. $2-0 the score in favor of the Blue Hens. Goals coming early on in the period. Devin LeBlanc with a power play goal at 4:48, and then 30 seconds later, Ben Bergman with a chipper over Perry, and that's where we stand as far as goals are concerned. The shots are currently 18-16, so 9 apiece in that second period. It's amazing how low scoring this game has been, since in the other 3 meetings there have been a combined 29 goals, I believe it is, between the two teams. But that said, that's a credit to the defenses and the goaltenders, obviously. A lot of the good defense we've seen from both teams has been being aggressive and stopping right at the blue line before any point of entry. And mostly, if you're able to hold them from crossing that line or just keeping them to the outside, that's ultimately the goal you want to make as a defenseman in hockey. But the last line of defense so far has been a big difference in that Steven Odgers has made 18 saves out of 18. And although Perry was handicapped by being a man down and a goal that was just straight up unlucky, and he's made a lot of good saves in his own right, that's the difference between the two defenses, is that for that 30-second sliver in time in this game, Delaware's done their job while Ryder has not in that regard. You can see their offense. They're trying to get the momentum going, but the pucks just aren't hitting Really, both sides having trouble in cleanly passing the puck, especially in between the two blue lines here in the neutral zone. And again, 30 seconds has been the only difference in this game. Otherwise, it's pretty even, but the Blue Hens capitalizing when it matters most. 2-0 the score in favor of Delaware. The 11-seeded Blue Hens lead the 10th seed, the Ryder University Bronx. We'll come back with the third period of action in just a little bit. You're watching the 2020 ACHA Southeast Regional Tournament right here on Lions Hockey Live. Stay tuned for the third period. And we are back here live for the third period of this play-in round matchup. The 10 seed Ryder University trailing 2-0 to the 11-seeded University of Delaware Blue Hens. This is Cody Decker here with you for Lions Hockey Live, and we thank you for joining us on this Friday evening, the first matchup of 8 to be played here this weekend in Lawrenceville. 2 survivors from Sunday will go to the national tournament in Frisco, Texas. As we are underway here in the third, Ryder coming away with the puck in the opening draw. Dalfara across for Tiso. He will play it down. Odgers will stop it behind the net as TJ Evan gives chase. Delaware able to get the puck down. No icing here as Tiso comes away with the puck. Dalfara able to play up for Tiso. Tiso looking for some options, trying to send it across, loosen the slot. Knocked down, glove save for Odgers, and he will have the puck land in his lap. .19:16 left here in the third period. Ryder is on a power play here for the next minute. That time carried over from the second. Here's Evan dropping it back for Tiso. Tiso working it here at the near side, throws it across for Dalfar. Tiso, deflection, goes wide for DJ Sucher. Sucher trying to play back, and that one cleared by the Blue Hens. 30 seconds left on the Ryder power play. Dalfara dropping it back for Leland. Leland establishing position in deep, gets it over to Martino, goes through his legs, comes out to Eddie Coyne at the point. Coyne over for Jenks. Looking to send it across. Comes over to the corner. That'll be played in deep, and only 5 seconds left here on the Bronx power play. Leland trying to chip ahead. Comes over to the corner for Klein, and out comes Bergman, so the Blue Hens are able to kill that penalty. So Ryder now 0 for 2 on the power play, as the Blue Hens now look to amp up the pressure on their end, as Rodriguez gets it up to the corner for Ryan Johnson across. Sending it back, a shot off a body in front, and paddled away by Perry. Shot blocked, as Rossi was in on that chance. Now Martino trying to get behind Rodriguez. Those two tangle up. And now Raymore firing it across to the corner. Puck loose in the circle. Shot blocked in front. Loose in the blue paint. The rebound scored! Bobby Labrossi puts in the rebound, and it is 3-0 Blue Hens. With 17:15 left here in the third period. It's a third goal for Delaware. Delaware just trying to put the puck towards the net. That puck bounced a couple different ways, and with Perry out of position, the puck left for the taking, and Labrossi capitalizes as he throws a shot off the top of the glove of Perry. This sent up into the neutral zone. Fired off the far board. Here's Jenks. Tiso looking to fire across, left off the stick of Kaufman. Delaware with some more pressure in deep as this comes to the circle. Now Knox will chip it over to center ice. Glove down and handled here by the Bronx. Walenko coming away with it. The shot save, Odgers. Puck still loose behind him, and now they blow the whistle. 16:23 to go in the third period. Odgers now has 20 saves on 20 shots. Faceoff to come near side here. It's won by the Blue Hens. Marciniak coming away with it, trying to send it to the far side. Shot from the point, blocked. Comes loose to the slot. Another shot and a save by Odgers. Shot coming from Michael Klein there with 16:12 to go in the third period. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. This slides over to center ice. Gonna go in deep with it. Low, looking to center, comes out to the point. Slap shot by Leblanc is blocked. Now Ryder looking to go in transition. Sucher on it, trying to center it up. Puck comes right back to it. And now at the end board here, Klein getting it over to Sucher. Sucher gets pinned up in the corner, comes out loose to Delaware, and they clear it out to center. Lowe trying to poke the puck away. Eddie Quinn retreats into his own zone. Off the glass, glove down by Rodriguez. There is a stick up for grabs here at the near side. Must be somebody's off the ice. As Martino trying to go towards the blue line. This coming across. Delaware trying to find a way up. And we've got a penalty here. Too many men on Ryder. And Martino will serve the penalty. Face-off win for Delaware. They are on their fourth power play. They're currently 1 for 3. Shot tough angle saved by Perry. As they set up here, this played back to the point. Rodriguez to the circle. Raymore a shot. Blocked in front. Loose in the slot. Raymore shot. And another save by Perry. Cleared down by the Bronx. Rodriguez on the puck here. Ryder players shaken up, and we finally get a whistle.
Open your eyes, guys.
.37 to go in the third. The player shaken up was Michael Jenks. And he will skate off under his own power. Faceoff's going to come into the neutral zone right in front of the Delaware bench. 14:37 to go in the third. 1:27 left on this fourth power play chance for the Blue Hens. Marciniak sends it down. Puck coming out towards the point. Rodriguez through his skates. And a penalty here against the Blue Hens is going to end their power play. Tripping call is against Adrian Rodriguez. So 4-on-4 here for the next minute 12. .22 left here in the third. Moran to take the face-off here against Tiso. Tiso with the face-off win back to the point. Coin slap shot by Delaware. Scored! Mike Delaware with a slap shot, top shelf, and the Bronx are within 2. Four-on-4 goal for Ryder. 14-14 to go in the third. 3-1. Delaware maintaining the lead. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. 58 seconds left of the 4-on-4. Good sliding poke check ahead here. Here's Leblanc trying to throw it back in deep for Lowe. Coin shoots this down ice. Odgers going to come out and play it. Looking to find Lowe. Coin comes back for, and now Ryder is on the power play. Correction, no. Still got 30 seconds left here of the 4-on-4. LeBlanc on it here. Played back for Knox. Sends it up the near side. Marciniak cutting in. And a shot deflects off a stick. Ryder looking to go here. Here's Leland. Drops it back for Waliko. Waliko from the circle goes wide. 5 seconds left of the 4-on-4. This comes to the near side as Waliko has it here. Now the Bronx on a power play. Waliko with a shot save. Odgers loose in the slot and cleaned up here by the Blue Hens. This is chipped up. 1-on-1 with the goaltender. The shot on the backhand. Scored! A short-handed goal for the Blue Hens. Matt Tufte slides it in on the backhand. And it's 4-1 Blue Hens. Just a minute and 18 seconds after the Ryder gets their first goal of the game. Delaware takes advantage. Even with a man down, a good home run pass chipped up, and Tufte finishes the connection. So Ryder now back, down 3 as Tiso looks to go on the power play here. Tiso turns around, gets it back to Evan at the point. The shot, it goes wide. Looking to center, Delaware could use a clear. Shot by Delaware is blocked. Tiso on it here, a shot and a save by Odgers. Puck cleared out by the Blue Hens. Power play expires for the Bronx. We're back to 5-on-5. Evan turning around a pass. Delaware going to have to come back and get it. Pass intercepted, heading in with it. Johnson, the shot and a save by Perry. 11:53 to go here in the third period. 4-1 Delaware. The shots are 22-21 in favor of the Bronx. Shots are 5-4 in favor of the Blue Hens. Intercepted here at the circle and a big collision. We've got a penalty here. The call is interference. The penalty to number 18, Dylan Knox. With 11:43 left here in the third period. Ryder so far 0 for 3 on the power play. Coming back to the blue line, here's Tiso. Gets over the far side, back now for Dalfara. Dalfara for Waleko. Waleko returns to Dalfara, a shot blocked in front and cleared by the Blue Hens. Ryder looking to set up here. As Dalfara gets it up to Evan, who tried to push it ahead to Sutcher, and now a clear by the Blue Hens. Good hustle by Ryan Johnson to get down there. Could be a shorthanded chance. Johnson off the stick of Perry. Comes back out. A shot goes wide for Swift. Waleko all alone, looking to head through a couple defensemen as the puck comes to the far side. Here's Coyne. Playing it back. Waleko with a shot and a save by Odgers. We're going to have another penalty here as you saw a stick fly into the air. Slashing call against Swift. So it'll be a 5-on-3 power play for Ryder for 54 seconds. And the timeout will be called by Coach Sean Levin. We have 10:38 left in this third period. Ryder down 3 goals. On Delaware's part, they can't be taking these penalties. They cannot allow any chance for Ryder to build any momentum. As all the teams this weekend that are obviously playing here, they earned the spot to be in the regional tournament. Any team has the ability to take the game as it is and swing it back the other way. And I'm sure Coach Vince Volkowski is having that same conversation with his players right now. You can't be taking stupid after the play penalties. They can't happen. Ryder looking to find an edge offensively to try and get 3 goals buried to get back in the game here. Good time to remind you, again, 7:30 p.m. puck drop here in Lawrenceville. Second play-in round matchup, it will be the 9-seeded Wake Forest Demon Deacons as they take on the 12-seeded, the College of New Jersey Lions. That all coming up right here on Lions Hockey Live. Your official home for the 2020 ACHA Southeast Regional Tournament. As Ryder wins the faceoff, Evan drops this back to Dalfara, able to get it across to Tiso. Tiso switches spots with Dalfara. Cross ice for Dalfara. The shot goes wide. As Evan pushes this back to Tiso. Return pass for Evan in the circle. Cross ice, Dalfara. Dalfara to the point for Tiso. Fakes a shot. The shot and a score!
What do you mean no goal?
No!
Why?
They've waved it off.
Why? Are you for real?
That puck looked like it went off a defender and into the net. And now there's going to be a meeting of the striped jerseys. So they're going to stick with the no-goal call. Face-off to the far side. So Ryder will stay on the power play for the next 25 seconds. Tiso able to get it across to the circle. A feed across. Hops to the corner. Dalfara back with it here. Gets it across to Tiso from the circle. The shot hog, and it goes wide. This will be sent back out towards the point. Again, a 5-on-3 power play here. This is fed across. A shot save. Odgers the rebound. Trickling past the circle, and that shot blocked by Martirella. The 5-on-3 ends. Now a 5-on-4. 4-1 Delaware. A second goal by Ryder, waved off by the referee. Dalfara plays it up for Waleko. Waleko looking to advance it in deeper. Marciniak trying to get the puck out. Martino comes on, gets it over to Dalfara. The shot scored off the deflection. That one's going to count for TJ Evan, cutting in through the crease. And it is now 4-2 Delaware with 9:14 left in the third period. So Ryder converts their first power play goal in 5 chances. So we are back now to 5-on-5 after that goal. Ryan Johnson able to get across to Moran. Moran in deep for Sapia. Sapia back to Knox. His puck will deflect to the near side. Jenks trying to get it out. Moran hot right back on it, and they will dump in. This back for Johnson. Comes back to the point here. A shot, a bouncer. Off a skate to the end board. Sapia for Johnson. Shot by Swift is saved by Perry. A rebound goes over the net. And this will deflect into the protective netting. Faceoff will stay in the Ryder zone, coming to the right of Perry. 8:28 to go in the third period. 4-2 Delaware lead. Shots 25-22 Ryder overall. We're tied at 6 apiece here in the period. Eddie Coyne here in deep with it. Gets it up to Tiso. Tiso losing it in his skates. Able to slide it up. Dalfara up for Martino. Take the tape now to Leland. Leland with a shot wide. Puck at the far side and scooted out to the neutral zone. Tiso spins one up towards center ice. Shot by Swift at center goes wide. That goes off the top of the boards. And now Swift with it will fire it right back down. 7:30 left in the third period. 4-2 Delaware lead. Gloved up by Waleko. Gets past the defense. The shot and a save by Odgers. Now Swift will just send it down. Delaware going to complete a change. Ryan Lowe on. Gets it poked away from him, and now TJ Evan will send it towards Odgers, who leaves it back for Marciniak. Puck off a body, still loose in the corner here, up for grabs. Evan going to come off, and Dylan Quinn comes on for the Bronx. Here is Marciniak off the near boards. Quickly taken away by Quinn. Marciniak back on it, gets it up to Early. Trevor Early trying to find Lowe. It gets through the circle, and now Dalfara will get it over to Sucher. Shot from past the circle is saved by Perry. Shot coming from Eddie Martorella. 6:20 to go in the third. Still a 2-goal lead for the Blue Hens. Puck in the corner here. Camisa able to get it in deep. Quinn facing some pressure by Tofty. This will be chipped out of play. And even 6 minutes left in this 2-goal game. Face-off win for the Bronx. Able to center it here. The slapper and a score! Larry Hooper off a nice feed from the corner. And it's 5-2 Blue Hens. Sticking with the play there, well, was that Blue Hen in the corner. Able to come away with the puck, able to center it, and Hooper was uncovered as he came up the slot. Evan, over now for Tiso. Tiso trying to fight his way through a couple defenders. Evan, just going to play it in deep. It'll be picked up here by Hooper. Evan comes away with the puck. A shot save, Odgers. Ruggero unable to keep in there. He retreats back to the puck. So we sent down by Roy. Camisa getting it over to the far side. Moran getting checked from behind by Quinn. Quinn comes away with the puck. Good puck battle won by him as this comes back to the Blue Hens now, and they look to break out. Rodriguez gets it over to the far side. This will now chip ahead through center. And Swift with a good pass over for Johnson. Johnson finding Swift here. The shot blocked by Coyne. Swift looking to center for Moran. Moran trying to stuff it in from that near post. And the whistle will be blown as Perry had it covered up. 4:35 to go in the third period. 5-2. Delaware lead. Leland to take the face-off against Sappia. It's a face-off win for Leland. That will go through the holes in the beams and will be allowed to play on. As this is centered for Martino. Martino turning around, but the pass intercepted by Moran. Moran to the corner for Swift. This chipped out of harm's way. End up all the way back in the Ryder zone where Coyne will look to handle it. Coyne gets his stick lifted by Johnson.
On the ice, you playing the puck?
Ryder in transition here off the end of the stick of Martino, but he's got speed. He's to the puck, drops it back, looking to find Leland. Sappy was there on the back check. And now Ryan Johnson getting this over.
Come on!
For Martorella trying to drag through. Shot by Martino from the blue line, saved by Odgers. And he'll play it over to Raymore. Puck sent up and off the beam. Faceoff will come back into the Delaware zone. Faceoff to the right of Stephen Odgers. 3:31 left in the third. Delaware 5, Ryder 2. Face-off win for Ryder. Shot from the point. Saved by Odgers. The rebound! Off the post. Everybody kind of just stood there. No goal signal as the puck did not go in as this is slid across to the circle. Coming in deep with it, this is Jenks trying to work it out. Raymore on it here, gets it over, and now sent back. Delaware will reset here with 2:50 left in the period. Arm up and an icing call here against the Blue Hens. .249 left here in the third period. No matter the victor in this game, we won't know the matchups until the 9-12 game is decided later on tonight. Ryder trying to establish some sort of pressure, and they sure need it here. This worked out. The icing waved off here as Dalfara gets back checked by Raymore. Raymore from the circle. No look backhander. Up for Bergman. Bergman in deep. Gets it over to the circle. Raymore with it. Trying to throw it towards net. It's off the stick of Dylan Paisley in front. Now Knox plays this down. No icing here with 2 minutes to play here in the third period. This played back for Quinn. Now up for Leblanc. Leblanc through center, throws it off the near boards. And now Delaware conservatively playing it back deeper in their own zone. They hold on here, get it over to the corner for Leblanc. Leblanc over the stick of Rodriguez. Up and out by Ryan Lowe. Spinning puck will be stopped by Perry. Minute 20 left here in the third period. Still a 3-goal Delaware lead. As Leblanc fires it across, slap shot by Sucher is gloved up by Odgers. 1:07 to go in the third. Angelo Perry is going to stay in the net. Face-off win for Ryder. Shot deflection saved by Odgers. Went off the stick of Ruggero in front. That's Ruggero sliding it up for Leblanc. Comes through the slot. Now Martino back for Ruggero. A shot. And it goes wide. Final 45 seconds here in the third. Tiso on the takeaway. Tried to fire a shot. This gloved up by Tofty. Puck played across. And chipped up to the skate of Roy. Roy for Martino. A little bit of a collision there. Camisa with it near side. Final 15 seconds. Camisa dumps down. 2 early meetings in the season went to Ryder. But the 2 later meetings in February go to the Blue Hens and they move on. 5-2 the score. The University of Delaware defeats the Ryder University Bronx. It was 2-0 after the second. Coming out of the locker room is when the scoring came in bunches. 3-0 Delaware after a goal from Bobby Labrossi. Ryder strikes back 4-on-4 with a goal from Michael Dalfara. Then at the 7:04 mark into the period, a shorthanded goal for Delaware by Matt Tofty. Power play goal for Ryder to make it 4-2, but then a late goal with just about 4 minutes left from Larry Hooper seals the deal for the Blue Hens. Ryder University's season will end with a record of 17-12 on the season. The Blue Hens improved to 15-14-0-1, and they will await their opponent after the Wake Forest TCNJ game is decided. You have to hand it to Ryder. They had a strong season and a lot of talented players on this team. All around, they've been a team that opponents didn't want to see all year long. And for Delaware to see them 4 times and take advantage when the games mattered the most in the conference tournament and in the regional tournament, got to give it to the Blue Hens. They're going to be an interesting team to watch as we advance through the weekend. Stephen Odgers had 26 saves on 28 shots in the win. Angelo Perry saves 21 of 26. Five different goal scorers for the Blue Hens, including a power play and a short-handed goal. So they advance to tomorrow. Opponent to be determined later. But coming up next, right here on Lions Hockey Live, it will be our second play-in round matchup. The 9th-seeded Demon Deacons of Wake Forest University take on the 12th seed, the College of New Jersey Lions, and that's all coming up next right here on Lions Hockey Live. Make sure you stay tuned for that. You're watching the 2020 ACHA Southeast Regional Tournament. We'll be back with our second half of our doubleheader in just a little bit. Stay tuned.